and this is Alpha M Studios, ready for marriage. I'm Prolific, and tonight we're going to be having a beautiful, interesting, engaging, entertaining, intriguing conversation. And we're going to be doing this together with none other but the
General. Woo!
When am I going to see this real drum that always The general is using green today because a few people actually don't believe he's actually the general, so he had to wear his green, his green armor that he fought with during Biafra War. He's actually a friend of late Ojoku, but let's not go into that for today.
I better go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it's General, aka serial entrepreneur, and like you know, we always do this every day till we're done with the photo contest, and people are submitting their pictures. If you have not done yours, you are carrying last though. Go and send in your pictures. I can see a lot of beautiful pictures here. I'm just looking at my system, and I'm like, wow, people they find. This is beautiful, man. It's a cozy evening, and we're just having it cool here in the studios. And of course, for those of you that don't know what Ready for Marriage stands for, so we are a dating platform that helps you accelerate your marriage journey. It means that we help you get the person, prepare you till you finally say, I do, 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 I. Adu is a lovely word, so we want you to say that, right? Except if you are called of God not to say so. But of course, so we are here to really talk about issues that are affecting our world negatively and even positively, but most times negatively.
Yeah.
And so we correct some things that have become the norm that ought not to be so. We look at stuff like that and we correct them. A lot of interest. If you check all our lives, last time we talked about a housewife or a career woman, and very interesting. We had our senior partner here with us talk about it. It was amazing. Guys, check out that video. All right, so today we're going to be talking about something sweet, lovely, sumptuous. Can you go back to your ex? Memories. The power of memories. Memories can actually cripple you or they can make you. Can you go back to your ex? Under certain conditions. Is there a possibility? I know there are a lot of people watching us right now and they're like, I wish I can. I wish I can.
Maybe we should even start by asking the audience, have you ever wished you can or you could go back?
There are a lot of people that there are a lot of people that it was circumstances that happened to them. It's not like they broke up, right? So and they wish they can, turn the hands of time. That one is not their fault. I believe those kind of people will say yes. But I'm talking about generally. Say you guys broke up, and now that you're a bit grown and matured,
you can't find super glue to glue you guys back.
Yeah.
You don't even see yourself going back.
No, but the funny thing is that, as you get matured and you grow up, things you couldn't forgive, you now are able to forgive them. There's one thing both of you cannot tell me that you don't do or that you don't feel is regret. Everybody feels regret, either for meeting the person, you understand, or for breaking up, or for leaving the person. But there is that feeling of regret at one point. So, but just prepare for us. Hold on. So let's talk about the photo contest.
Yeah, the photo contest.
Yeah. If you know you've got somebody that is beautiful, handsome, and they are very photogenic, even if they are not photogenic, they get people, because this photo contest is by people. You might even be surprised, the person that I win, a person you know today photogenic like that. But yet, you get people. And I've noticed one thing about the contestants. They don't really, they'll just say share and like. Hey, support me, share and like. They don't say follow. And I've said it, if your supporters don't follow, then
we can't follow you.
We can't follow you. We can't follow through.
Exactly.
You understand? Your contestants have to follow us and then like and share and comment.
Exactly.
So that now will determine the engagement on your own picture, right? So because if we tell them, we notice normally, you're supposed to pay to vote. like 15 naira, 100 naira, depends on, but we said no, just all you have to do is just follow.
Out of benevolence.
Right.
You just don't follow us.
And then,
one dash you 1 million.
yeah, and then I noticed some people will just, casually, hello. People could don't even post stuff, they know they talk, they know they beg people to help them like, share and follow. I dey wonder, Naija my people, how na the reason?
1 million, can't get pride.
As in, it was this guy, Ragnar Lodbrok, that said, what did he say about power? He said, if you need power, you must stoop down and pick it up. You understand? Because when you have picked it up, nobody will remember say you stoop down to pick it.
That's right.
Yeah, so you need money, you must stoop down to pick it up.
That's right.
Yeah. So, but if you're there on your high seats, you go surprise people they will come bench you from that seat.
I be once on your high horse, I can't realize most horse these days are midget.
Oh, that one for you. God will help you.
Me?
Midget horse. You don't see midget horse?
Midget horse. You get one horse from my former area for just. The horse died for menopause. He never mated. He died in menopause. And you can't get pile for me. Sorry.
No, but yeah, you can have pile on the knee. It's hemorrhoid now.
I'm telling you what I don't know, you're arguing. So.
But if you be serious in the mighty name of
What
Jesus.
serious here? What serious?
All right, guys.
People are not serious with your follow. That's why it's paining me, and I had to throw that joke. Please, as you put up your pictures, make sure you tell your followers, your supporters to follow.
Yeah, so that their votes can count.
Exactly.
They are not paying anything. I think that's the best thing to do.
Exactly.
Follow. At least show support for the organizers that are giving you 1 million naira.
Exactly.
All right, so can we look at, let me see, somebody's up here. I don't know, how do you pronounce it? Is it Keska or Cheska? Seska. No vex. Seska. You know how to spell Czech Fabregas?
Are you sure this is not our moonlight?
Okay, Eclipse.
Eclipse.
Our Eclipse.
Are you our Eclipse?
Hello. Yes, depends on why we broke up. Okay, calm down now, Seska. You go talk. Zichat Jerusha Ilya Shemang. This is a sentence. So. Hi, how are you? Abokiso Plus, how far? All right, so, which one will do first? We'll talk about the gist, or we'll first?
This bad. You did my mouth, you want pour like you think the hot.
Now hot gist. So, but the gist now we will talk last. We'll just finish with this. We'll finish with this. If you are for the contest, you have submitted your picture, do your best. Share it so that people can support you. Some people just send pictures, they don't even bother. They just want me the money just appear for their dream. They don't want to do any work. I don't think that's fair. You need to share it, talk to your fans, talk to your friends, your families, let them, like, comment, share it, and then most importantly, follow so that their share can be counted. They don't understand that we have a backing system that to check. If you go buy likes, if your people they don't follow, and we have a system. So notice that people want that show 1 million naira never do their background check, right?
This is not ballot boxing. This is not Nigerian election.
No.
Please do well.
Yeah. So.
Play your part.
Yeah, so that being said, here at RFOM Studios, you know what we do? We talk about relations. All begins from the family. Yeah. You see some family believe in trash, believe in nonsense, supporting nonsense. Your child comes with some money, with a Benz. You do not even ask, guy, how far?
You don't question.
That's why I love, kudos to those fathers who tell their children the truth, irrespective of what. Kudos to those mothers who tell their children the truth, irrespective of what. And that is why you see somebody, because no check at home, do you know there are some people who are thinking about doing this Yahoo, but because of the fear of their, how they were brought up, they just can't. They just can't, right?
Once you don't have checks as a parent, things can't balance.
Things can't balance. And of course, you blame it on the economy. No. If it's so, all of us I should just hack somebody on the road and collect his money because the economy is bad. No, don't do that.
And I think the beginning of change for us, beginning from the family unit, is when we begin to take responsibility. It's actually quite shallow. Every time I hear, a couple of times when I hear people say stuff like, there's no money, there's no job, or government this or economy this. Yeah,
Yeah.
there are facts, but just like you said,
Mm.
if that's the case, then everybody is supposed to just carry arms or do.
Let
do
me
wrong
make
thing.
everybody cuckoo Chris.
But the truth.
But make we see who go live.
You can't.
You turn the
keep
world upside
making
down.
Excuses.
Come on.
People thrive in the midst of strife. People thrive in the midst of contentions when they have good value system. And truthfully, if you feed on
Can you
trash,
check on the Instagram, please?
if you feed on trash, you're going to end up crashing.
If you feed on trash,
I'm on fire, man.
like if you rush, you go crush.
You rush, bro.
So guys, keep listening to us, and you become a better person by the help of God. So, can we quickly just take a look at the pictures? Just pass through. Passing through. I think there is something wrong, or should I refresh? There's something. Let me just refresh the Instagram. Are we live on Instagram? Okay, so I need to refresh that. Splash, Gucci, Aboki Surplus, and 5 others.
Gucci, I see you.
Okay, so are we there? Okay. Facebook. Let's look at those that submitted their pictures briefly. Same on YouTube. Okay. So that we can just do away with that and then focus on the topic for today. Okay. I really can't see on YouTube. Please check the YouTube. I'm not getting any feeds here. We're live? Okay, but I'm not seeing anything. Okay, good. Okay, so just scroll briefly. This is lovely. Just scroll, just keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. So we're not going to make any comments. We'll just be watching. Just keep going. Okay, well, I think we can be talking while...
I was going to say, may I not see the one that when my neck is like this?
See the one when your neck is like this?
Eh?
The one when your neck is like this?
This looks like Nita. It's not Nita.
See.
Oh.
I was not tempted to talk, but I think...
I like this tie. The way you tie the tie. This destiny cannot be tied. Amen.
Awesome. Can we make it faster?
This picture is disqualifying. No snapper for Niger. I like the tomato hair.
Bros, what are you thinking about?
On duty, sir. You need to win. Oyinbo. Correct. See artist by excellence.
Okay, so why that is going? I think we should just talk about this our topic. But can before we ask the audience, make I ask you.
I send fire for my team.
Can you go back to your ex? Or you never ever get ex? People go test you never get ex.
I've never had the ex. I'm nobody's ex. And I've never had the ex.
Okay, because you are why? Because I was going to ask why.
Why? You already told this I'll soon be next to be an ex. Somebody. Can I go back? For me, it depends on the person. I'm gonna lie you. It depends on the person.
Okay.
This question is not a yes or no.
The question?
No, it's not. I can't just say.
It's a straightforward question. Can you go back to your ex?
This question is like two parallel lines meeting at the end. It's not that straight.
Because you look for one line to cross them. No?
And I'm not used to zebra crossing. Anyway, can I go back to my ex? Is it yes or no?
Okay.
It depends.
So let's look at the yes. Why?
The yes. If the person is a good person and we finally reconnect at a point where I'm single, she's single, and we want to come back. It has to be a we, yeah, because I no get energy to drag person.
Makes sense.
It
Makes
depends
sense.
on the person. It depends on my results after re-evaluating.
Mm.
Now that doesn't mean I leave someone and then I'm still thinking of the person. No, it just means that there are times in our lives where we move on, right? We move on, but then we get to a point where we're not in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
and we want a relationship,
Mhm.
and then we somehow reconnect with that previous person.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. So when you now reconnect, it's not left for the person to now reevaluate. Do I think? And then truthfully, I won't. I can't really say yes because most of the times you cannot quickly want to say yes because see finish don't enter. You know, you many times you want something fresh,
Mm.
you want something new
Mm.
to for adventure.
Yeah.
But other times we go back because if we share very precious memories.
Yeah.
Too many people actually do have precious memories because if all you had in your relationship was just to hang out, buy cool, drink shawarma, you can always duplicate that experience with the next person. But if you had something a lot more solid, then you would want to go back when you are free, when you're not in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys are friends. That's another thing.
Yeah.
You have to be friends. If you broke up and it was really bad, it was a bad breakup. For me, there's
Yeah.
no
So
point.
so have there ever been a good breakup?
Yes.
Somebody is still going to feel hurt. Somebody will feel cheated, no matter how you try to make it look good.
Well, I don't think every
Apart from
breakup-
those that happenstance happened to them, right?
Yes.
Like
Apart from hell.
yeah, hell. So they
Yeah.
had to. But say it's not working, and sorry, I have to go. Whosoever is calling off that stuff, I think somebody. I don't think there's a good breakup.
Funny
Like
enough-
it could be good for both of them,
Yeah.
but the breakup itself, I don't think.
Funny enough, you know that even the person that breaks up also is hurt
Yes.
if they were really genuinely in love.
Mm.
You know, because sometimes some people's subconscious they just feel that person when they tell the breakup and they did something. Anyway, so well, I don't think it's in every situation that one person feels cheated.
Mm.
Yes, the both parties will feel hurt, they'll
Mm.
miss each other, but
Mhm.
sometimes they don't feel cheated. And I'm not just saying that theoretically. I've had an experience personally where we didn't feel cheated. None of us felt cheated. We saw it coming, and the one person was waiting for the other person to say it first. So, and then when we broke up, we were awesome friends. In fact, we're still friends. I like that. We're still friends. Yes, we're still friends.
And nobody felt hurt.
We felt hurt at that. In fact, you know, there are breakups that happened before the official announcement.
Mm-hmm.
So we already knew we were going apart.
Okay.
And I'm talking about a relationship in 2015. Just in case my ex is watching, I'm talking about no, that's not this.
It's not this
I'm
one.
talking about a particular
Yeah.
relationship. 2016.
Okay.
I mean, cast myself. That's why I know I'm the newscaster. So, yeah, you don't always feel cheated in every case.
Yeah.
You will feel hurt. You miss the person.
Sometimes when you some cases say when you find out that you have to when you have found out that you've made a decision that the best thing for me to break up, I think it's a deliverance and you'll be happy that you just have to
Yes.
break up.
Yes.
Yeah, in
And-
some
and-
cases, especially if it's a toxic relationship.
Yes. Talk both even the one with a better person.
Mm.
Sometimes it just know the work. Sometimes not just the work, and that's why it sounds ridiculous to certain people in marriage when they say they are parting ways due to irreconcilable differences. That is not infidelity.
Mm.
People be like, which kind of nonsense English grammar that they speak? Because didn't you date? Didn't you go through courtship and all of that? So there are times when the person is not even toxic. That's the truth. But una no just the align. And sorry, let me backtrack and say something. And this is the reason why. It's imperative that you don't rush. You know, one of our sessions, one of the podcasts, we had a guest, and he talked about dating, and he said, contrary to what we believe dating or what we make dating in this generation, dating is not supposed to be a sexual season with 13 episodes and an exclusive this is my person. Dating is basically simply hanging out to get to know somebody, to talk, to just talk and know the person. So if I don't get to know your personality, your temperament, your love language, and not just know, because that's another thing. We know things about people is different from we understand them. You can teach a person how to play the guitar, does not mean there are people who play naturally, but they can't teach. So teaching takes understanding. And in understanding is when knowledge, what you know, has opened up to you. Then you can play around with it and get the same result. That's the same thing about being a master of a craft. What makes you a master of a craft is not that you borrow or you copy. It's that you can be at ground zero and you can make anything out of it. So in dating, I am supposed to know this person. And when I realize it's not going to work, it is honorable to walk away, to talk about it.
So it becomes painful because people have started doing other things instead of knowing each other.
That one,
so when you now find out during the knowing that you can't be, now it becomes painful because you guys have done the things you're not supposed to do first. You are supposed to know the person first.
Devalued.
Yeah, and I think the reason it's good you brought up, you know, looking at it from this perspective, because I feel that people who want to, you know, start doing something even after they've not known the person, right? I feel they do that because it's just my thoughts. I feel they do that because probably the other person, maybe the lady who is at the receiving side, is extorting, like, is taking a lot from them. I'm like, man, it better make I just do this thing, so that I thought you don't go be 2-0. Guys, am I thinking your mind? I know that I don't go talk through. But most guys, that's what they are looking at. Like, okay, it's not like, because for me, if I know that, okay, I admire you and I want to marry you, that would not be my first thoughts. Because we go do that and we will tire. Yeah. Most people who come to you first thinking about that, they were not thinking about marrying you. Very That's true. Very true. Except they have a chronic disorder. Meaning they have to. but a normal person on the average wouldn't want that first. There are other things he needs to know you, he needs to check your family. There are so many things. He's doing investigation. Yes. That will not be, except if while he's doing that, he's now noticing that, okay, I'm investing a lot, I'm spending a lot, and this lady, I'm talking for most guys, and this lady, she's not really, I'm not sure of her. She's not even giving me vibes that, you know, probably she's even seeing someone. It better make her, you know, so that I know we'll carry last. Even though I don't support that. I think that's a whack thinking, but that's why a lot of people do that. You understand? So what you just said is that know the person first in dating. So that even if it won't work, you guys can still be friends. Yes, sir. You understand? Yes, sir. I watched the skit, I think 2 years ago, there about where they broke up. So I don't know what the girl said. The girl said something, Sha, and the guy said, how do I put this now on TV? The guy said, can you un-in the can you un-in the in that I've and the girl was like, you understand? So you can see that why some people were like, knock on first. And when you don't knock on, you know, say, okay, you're secured. Now you can be spending. Well, I'm not a judge, but I don't think that's the right, except if you're not seen as a wife. If you're not looking for a wife.
I think that's the context of infatuation.
Yes.
Infatuation with a person, you would always misplace your priorities.
Yeah. So we said that because we are saying that breakup is not supposed to be so hurtful.
You sure?
No, it's not supposed to be so hurtful because look.
In dating.
In dating. In dating. Because you guys have not done anything. Okay, if it's going to be hurtful, maybe because you have spent time together and then I've wasted my time. The time I spent with you, I should have spent. But say that, and even as at that, if you had actually focused on knowing the person, right, you should have seen the things you were looking for to even know whether to continue or not. But we get blinded because we start touching. Touching erode our sense of, you know, getting the main things we are supposed to get.
Once there's touching,
watching. And you know one thing with you're right.
You stop.
Once there's touching,
you can't see the person for who the person is.
You can't see. No, actually, you can't see.
One of our episodes now where we talked about once there's touching, you just keep thinking of the next time you see the person, you guys don't talk anymore.
Yeah,
It creates
yeah. And you know the funny thing about touching, it creates strong bonding.
Ha!
And when you touch and then you have sex, it's true now. Sex creates bonding.
You are not a general for nothing.
And now when you are bonding with somebody you don't like. Because you don't know, you have to know somebody to like them.
Yeah.
So you don't like somebody, and yet you are, okay, maybe you like the person because you just saw the person. Of course, as a guy, you saw the shape and the beauty, but that's not the real like. The real like we're talking about is knowing the person. Now, so you are, like I'm attached to you, but I don't like you. Oh, what a paradox.
That's pathetically.
So that's why you find out that in abusive relationship, you understand, this guy is beating you. Why can't you leave him? There's
Yes.
there's a bonding.
There's a tangling.
And the more you do it, the more you are entangling.
We don't leave our topic.
We don't leave our topic.
Expose people.
Don't entangle.
No, but it's good.
Sorry.
No. Like I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it because it's like an onion bulb.
Yeah.
We're seeing different layers. So we don't just say, don't do this, do this. There are factors.
Yes.
So we can know these things and
avoid
the
it.
ones we can
Yes,
avoid.
yes.
Because there's a level, this point you just made last. Kai Baba is what it is.
Yeah.
It's because of the degree of not even the degree, it's because of the quality of what we part with.
Exactly.
And then we now later discover the partner is toxic and we can't.
And then there's a hook. You're already hooked.
So why
To
should
the
I
partner.
give?
Because the God who created that thing knew why he did it. You can't go to chop the thing. You hook yourself and then you can't. So they are beating you, but you can't leave. Those type now, it takes deliverance. And this deliverance is not only a pastor. There are different types of deliverance. There is a mental deliverance. You understand? Somebody needs to really talk real sense to you. It helps. And sometimes you have to stay far away from the person.
True.
You understand? There are so many things you could do. A therapist will help you to break up with the person. But most times, you don't like this person, but you are with the person. Why? You've started bonding before then.
You know supposed to chop. And that thing where you chop, you must.
You can't deport you.
And you know get money to buy fly G. You now go and chop it. Now, in fact, you see that mental deliverance?
Yeah.
It's even extremely imperative because this is not even the point where before even somebody has to talk to you, we know there's one of our episodes we say people know they tell themselves the truth.
Yeah.
You see, once you're able to tell yourself truth, any other thing someone has to say will sink in properly. But sometimes you dey even advise person. Now that time they bond better with the person. And they go beat. I'm not going to this. So let me ask you, can you go back to your life?
Yes, I can. Because
Regardless of who the ex is.
yeah, because I know why I'm saying that. Because by the grace of God, I didn't jump into relationships. You understand? I try as much as possible to. They are all wonderful persons, but for some reasons, it just didn't work out. For a major reason, because I wasn't ready, actually. You understand? And if I had known better, I would have invested my time in becoming the best person that I can. Because at some of them are married. I wasn't financially ready. I was not even mentally ready. You understand? So, but amazing. No, they are not much. When I say they, probably they are not much.
They are only 17. They are not much.
So say we dated. All of them have been wonderful persons. I'm trying to see the one that gave me issues. No, there are times we have issues. Like seriously, we quarrel, but actually
not toxic.
No, not toxic. Not toxic.
Because
wonderful persons.
I've never seen you since I knew. I've never seen you with Panadol in your pocket. So I don't think you dated.
Yeah, so I can, and I can now because I'm a better man. I think I know better, and well, like they said, it's not a relationship that is. How did they put it? That not be every relationship will lead to marriage. Some prepare you. So I believe they prepared me because whoever is going to be my wife now, she gonna enjoy because I've learned a lot of things that I'm not supposed to do. Now she coming now, I will do. I'm not saying go and be dating so that you say they learn. No. You can actually learn if they are still with you, right? You can still learn. There are things that just come with age and knowledge and growing. So because of that, I think if the same circumstances were brought together again, and that's because if you people were really nice persons, right? Because I believe like attract like, right? So most times we say, I will never, my ex is a fool, I keep saying it, you attract who you are. You just don't know it. You attract who you are. If as a lady you're walking on the road and the kind of person they come to you in a cultist, you might not be a cultist. No, it's true. You might not be a cultist, but you have presented yourself for you have positioned yourself.
Maybe you are mixing
let me tell you, when we're in school, I had a guy who was a cultist, right? He was my senior, but he was hiding it. He was my senior from where I was coming, but he was hiding it when we met in school. But people who knew don't give me orientation. This guy, there is no girl. He told me there is no girl if he wants in that school that he can never get. You understand? But there are certain ladies he avoids. Guess who? No earring. No. When you see that, you go say, I beg you, no get wahala before you go begin preach. Do you understand? Why are those girls not attracting those kind of guys? Are you getting my point? Sure. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes you check yourself. If a Igbo smoker is coming to you or one kind of guy, ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing that is attracting this person? Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. And so the person came, maybe he hid his stuff. You understand? You didn't know he was a smoker. You didn't know he was a cultist. You didn't know all these things. Of course, they will not come and show you. They will hide it. Yeah. And then along the line, there are ladies that they dated them when they found out they jackpot, they ran. Some even left the school. You understand? But you stayed. And one day, stray bullets hit you. You understand? And then you're now saying it's not you that is the cultist. See, a friend of a thief is a thief. You understand? You cannot be dating a cultist or dating a thief or whatever and not expect, or dating a Yahoo boy. You understand? You know that is what he's doing. Both of you are together. Do you get? And sometimes, you know what they call plausible deniability. We will not want to ask the question so that the guilt of saying you are deceiving yourself. Yeah. I know this guy is a Yahoo boy. I know this guy is fraudulent or somehow.
And it's happening, it's prevalent in our times. And you are saying, as long as I am not doing it actively with him, Baruana.
Let me tell you something.
I just chop the money.
Years ago, somebody met me. And I don't know, it's like the guy is even dead now. Because I've never heard from him again. In those kind of friends, you cut them off. And I begin to ask myself, what gave this guy the effrontery to even see? Because I must have been somehow one kind for him to think this discussion is comfortable for him to discuss with me. So I had to retract my steps, Met me and said, guy, a girl will go if he make money. I was like, how? And he said, I have to just carry something from point A to point B, but me, they don't catch you. I'm like, carry some, waiting be the thing. He said, just package. Okay, waiting be the package. He said, you don't need to know. Your own, I just move and but me, they don't catch you. No let NDLE catch you. No let this. Okay, I shift from that guy. Now, this is what I'm saying this to say this. He is saying, because you are saying like this, you don't want the knowledge of the guilt, so you just assume you not ask the question. I would have just said, okay. Do you understand? But I said, I wanted to know what was that thing. And the guy was telling me that, see, guy, I know say if I tell you now, you go to do earlier than that. See, no be you produce them. You understand? With or without you, you go get there. Your own, I even use the money and do better things. That was how the guy was telling me. Oh, guy, you are in the chain. Producer, manufacturer, transporter, you are in the chain. Then you can't cut yourself off this. You understand? I run. Do you get what I'm saying? But so a lot of people now, how do we even get here? We're talking about can you go back to your ex? but this is what we are facing in our current reality. Yeah. And because of pressure, life, I need to buy this, I need to buy that, my mates are this, you go die. Then you begin to compromise or begin to date that guy, abusive relationship. I was watching a video one day, the guy, they look the girl phone, give a slap twice. Somebody posted and say, hey, better man they single that to get this kind of boyfriend. And saying you drip, anything you want. Of course, the guy will provide them for you. But that is not it. That is, you have sold yourself.
They provide to make you feel better for the next beating.
For the yeah. So it's how we carry ourselves. So back to what we're saying. Can I go back to my ex? By the grace of God, all my ex, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the one that I can't go back to. And in fact, we have good gisting rapport. Your husband is there.
Oh, you have good gisting rapport. No, when I told you that I was friends with my own ex. You can't declare through.
No, I was asking to bring out talk. You know now, no be say, I just wanted you to say something about it. Yeah, so, in fact, there's one now, say, for my DM. You know, anyway, I'm not to, but what I'm saying is that to the point that they can confidently still talk to you and say, please, can you help with this and that? I think that's a good, it's a good one. But that's how it should be. Yeah, but if it has been the other way around, that's, you know, but yeah, one told me something, now I remember, before I sound like saint, one told me something that I thought about my life. Yes, and a wonderful lady, she told me something, she said, I'm not supposed to say it on TV. You know, so I actually had to, I thought about that thing for 3 good days. So I was like, so there's something about me that can mislead people.
You don't bring topic from my head. I just feel like...
She said I misled her. Me, where I see myself as perfect and this and that. I was weak. And I tried to... So yeah, you gave me hope, and then... Actually, me, if you are dating me, I know they call. Because I told, like I said, I was not ready. So maybe I just got that hook, I like you, blah, blah, blah. But you expect me to start doing something. So that person come, you will go. You understand? So but she in her own statement was like, guys, you guys when gist the sweet now,
I really wanted to, because I feel like you could lean on my shoulder because you're seeing this part with pain in your heart.
Yeah. They're wonderful people, really, all of them, wonderful people. And I can go back to them.
Okay. That broke us, that we should make changes on. Yeah. For me, as we round off, for me, one of the things one of my exes said to me was this. She said, "You've been a good leader, raise my hair, and all of that." Yeah, no concern that. But then
I lie you, I talk my own.
When you hear but it don't spoil everything talk before.
Yeah.
And honestly, it has helped me. It has helped me. The fact that emotions are very strong. Emotions are very strong, and you know, just like you said, the bottom line was that you were not ready.
I wasn't.
And in that person's case, I actually also wasn't ready, and it broke me. Now she doesn't understand my not being ready, but to her, let me not enter that talk. So, but can you go back now? Can you go back to your ex? For some people, it's no. For some people, it's yes.
Yeah.
Depending on
for me, I can. I really can.
Depending on the kind.
But we can't again because most of them have moved on. We have all moved on.
We've all moved on.
But say become like no woman again. I can't know.
I think the common I wanted to say the LCM. Oh boy.
Common denominator.
Yeah, calm down. As I want to correct myself, I did hear HCF, not HCF. The common denominator, I think, is this. When you're dating, just make good friendship.
Yeah. Be a good person. You yourself be a nice person.
Yeah. And I think this thing about getting married in dating is another pressure that blinds us. You shouldn't have marriage. Of course, you should not be engaging someone that you don't see yourself being with.
Of course, don't do that.
Don't do that. But at the same time, it shouldn't be the only conversation, because when you start doing that, the other person begins to want to become
and package.
Perfect.
Yes. So and you will not see they will not be real.
Yeah. So let's find that balance. Just be the person's friend when you are in that dating phase. Okay. I think that's what should apply to every other person. Just create good memories.
All right. Before we go, let's see if there are any comments over there. I'm trying to have access to it.
Facebook, Zicha says, good show tonight. Yeah, it will be a good show tonight because it rained in KD most of today. It's cool. And then we did try our best. We're making sense.
Yeah. Okay, so it won't take much because our time is fast spent. Fast spent. Ladies and gentlemen, this gist will continue.
Are we extravagant? We spend time.
As in the way the time, So, ladies and gentlemen, this gist will continue it probably tomorrow because there's still a lot. Prolific has a lot to say. I have a lot to say. And I believe our audience too have a lot to say. Yeah, so
Want to hear from you.
yeah, let's hear from you guys and see what we can do about that.
Please don't just come online, enjoy yourself, hear our own Asiri and laugh at us. Please, let's laugh with you too.
As
Laugh
long
at
as our
us.
city helps somebody out there, it's
Yeah.
good for me. It's cool for me.
And remember to share this video also.
And don't
so other
forget,
people
Ready
subscribe
for
and
Marriage. We're here for you. We're here for you always. If you have any gist you want us to talk about, please send us a DM. Some of these gists, it is DMs that is bringing it up. So send your own story. You can come in as anonymous.
True.
You know, tell us your story, and then we'll talk about it. Or you want to, this is the kind of woman you're looking for. Let us know. This kind of man you're looking for. Let us know. We'll make announcements for you.
Yeah.
Or when we'll get in touch with you. So our app is also coming up. Don't forget, guys, amazing app. You love it. It makes you meet a lot of people better than you've never seen it. Okay, I don't want to say much about that for now. So, like Prolific was saying, follow, share. If you watch this video, even after the live, please share it. If you feel it blesses you, share it, like it, comment. Love you guys.
Love you too. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Sign out.